In the 29th century, rampant consumerism and environmental neglect have turned Earth into a garbage-strewn wasteland. Humanity is nowhere to be and has been evacuated by the megacorporation by and large, BNL, on giant starliners 7 centuries earlier. Of all the robotic trash compactors left by BNL to clean up, only one remains operational, a waste allocation load lifter, Earth-class named Walle. One day, Walle's routine of compressing trash and collecting interesting objects is broken by the arrival of an unmanned probe carrying an extraterrestrial vegetation evaluator named Eve, sent to scan the planet for human sustainable life. Walle is smitten by the sleek, otherworldly robot, and the two begin to connect until Eve goes into standby when Walle shows her his most recent find, a living seedling. The probe then collects Eve and the plant, and with Walle clinging on returns to its mothership, the Starliner Axiom. In the centuries since the Axiom left Earth, its passengers have degenerated into helpless corpulence due to laziness and microgravity, their every whim catered to by machinery. Even the captain, 1B McCree, is used to sitting back while his robotic lieutenant and steering wheel Otto flies the ship. McCree is taken aback by a positive probe response and learns that placing the plant in the ship's holodetector will trigger a hyperjump back to Earth so humanity can begin recolonization. Upon inspecting Eve's storage compartment, however, the plant turns up missing, and Eve blames Walle for its disappearance. With the plant missing, Eve is deemed faulty and taken to diagnostics. Mistaking the process for torture, Walle shuts all of diagnostics down, causing him and Eve to be designated as rogues. Frustrated, Eve tries to send Walle home on an escape pod, but they are interrupted when Otto's first mate Go4 arrives and stows the stolen plant in a pod set to self-destruct. Walle saves the plant from being lost for good, and he and Eve reconcile and celebrate with a dance in space around the Axiom. Eve brings the plant back to McCree, who watches Eve's recordings of Earth and concludes that they have to go back. However, Otto is revealed to be loyal only to his own secret no-return directive A113 issued after BNL inaccurately concluded centuries ago that the planet could not be saved even when McCree countermands it. Otto mutinies with Go4 as a result, electrocuting and frying Walle's circuit board, putting Eve into standby, throwing them both down the garbage chute, and locking McCree in his quarters. Eve and Walle are nearly ejected into space along with the ship's trash but are saved by the cleaning robot microbe obliterator named Mo, who has been following Walle's dirt trail across the ship. As humans and robots help in securing the plant, McCree and Otto fight for control, resulting in Go4 being obliterated and Walle being crushed in the holodetector when the latter tries to keep it open. McCree eventually overpowers and deactivates Otto, and the plant is inserted into the holodetector, initiating the hyperjump. Arriving back on Earth, Eve repairs Walle but finds that his memory has been reset and his personality is gone. Heartbroken, Eve gives Walle a farewell kiss, which sparks his memory and restores his original personality. Walle and Eve reunite as the inhabitants of the Axiom take their first steps on Earth. During the credits, humans and robots turn the ravaged planet into a paradise, and the plant is shown to have grown into a mighty tree.